Good morning, everyone. Benjamin here from Mine Capital. Today we are going to talk about Chainlink, and as many Chainlink investors are now contemplating with their losses and are capitulating because we established a new low, I think it's a really important issue, and I want to address our new counts and the overall situation in Chainlink so that you guys are informed about our movements and my opinion in particular. And as you might suspect, and I highlighted this many times in my past video in Chainlink last week, if we break below this support lines right here and establish new low, then the whole bullish setup from back there will be invalidated. And guess what happened? We broke below this resistance line, this support lines, and established a new low. So this was rather unexpected for me, to be honest, and as you guys might know from our website, we are invested in this coin too, and the situation is unsettling, but I am still optimistic about Chainlink because of its fundamentals and how I think it has a great similarity with a very famous coin from the previous cycle in the year 2018 and 2019. But first of all, I want to address our count. This whole consolidation right here has been a very complex movement of multiple A, B, C movements inside of a very large wave 4. If you might remember the crash from June 2022, right here, back then we established a wave 3, which has from a setup which formed earlier in the year 2022, and established a so-called triple ABC, but a very complex one inside of this wave 4. And this means we established an ABC correction right here, A, B, and a 5-wave movement in wave C. After that, we established an wave A with a very large wave B, and finally a wave C. And I hope you guys can follow me. Then we have finished this wave A of this movement and the short wave A, B, C, and finished this X right here. And the last movement of this Y was also a wave A, B, and a wave C. And this was our wave 4 top right here. Back then I initially thought that the bottom might be already in Chainlink, but sadly this whole crash right here evaporated my expectation about Chainlink. And right now we found some kind of a bottom at $4.82. And as many investors are capitulating, and I looked into some Chainlink forums on the internet, and the investor sentiment is at an all-time low, to be honest. And it's kind of amusing that I am not so quite, how is it called, negative about this one in particular, because this coin has one of the strongest fundamentals out there and many other altcoins don't even come close to this, especially with the Swift announcement and many other partnerships. But the important thing now from a technical point of view is that we should establish a cycle wave 2, and I wouldn't be surprised if we see slightly new lows. But I still think that we will see another cycle wave 3, and I'm going to show you our long-term count. Please note that I just switched exchanges because the Coinbase chart is more complete than the one in Bitcoin. And that's the complete history of Link, I would guess. Back in this time, we established a wave 1-2 movement and a wave 1-2 movement, which triggered a huge bull run inside of this wave 3, 4, 5, 3, 4, 5, and we found our top right here at $52. And then, of course, everybody knows what happened. We have established a very, very long correction in a triple ABC movement 2, in an ABC, ABC, AB, and this whole movement right here was the last wave C. I hope you guys understood this. And the interesting part is now that we found some kind of support at these two tops from the year 2020 and 2019. And if you look at this closely, we indeed found the support right here, and Chainlink didn't manage to break below these levels for a longer period of time. So this makes me quite optimistic that Chainlink is not done yet. And of course, our cycle wave 3 is still active of our price targets right here, but I think it's too early to talk about those price targets right now. And I just want to show you some similarity with a coin from the year 2019 and 2022 to be exact, sorry. And this is Cardano, like you might have already noticed. Back here in December, Bitcoin and Ethereum found their cycle lows right here and never invalidated them ever again. But Cardano established also a very impulsive movement right here, and we have seen a consolidation of 462 days. And now this is where the similarity is really, really frightening, because then a correction set into the market, and we slightly invalidated this low in many altcoins, but didn't invalidate our setups in Bitcoin and Ethereum back then. And it's a really, really similar situation in Chainlink now. And I guess many Cardano holders capitulated back then when we reached prices below 2 cents. And those who sold back then may regret this for a lifetime, because we all know what happened. We rose by an insane amount. And I just want to point out that this could also happen for Chainlink. So don't give up this project right now, because the similarities are very, very great, and I am continuing to hold my positions. And let me say it clear about Chainlink. I don't expect, and I am 100% sure that this coin will never ever reach $0. Never ever, because the fundamentals of this project is far too strong, and especially in Switzerland, the Chainlink Foundation collaborates with dozens of other companies and isn't going away anytime soon. So this won't ever happen, and just ignore the thought which gets posted here and in other forums. So I just want to say I am very optimistic about this project, and I'm continuing to hold my position. And this cycle wave, that the thing that it might be of great concern for some, that we established a new cycle low right here, but it isn't very bad for Chainlink in the overall, because right now we finished our consolidation right here, and we have now set a foundation in cycle wave 2, and I absolutely expect that we will reach higher prices in this year and the next year. So if you have questions about this particular project or any of our accounts, please just leave them in the comments or write me an email. It's really important for me that you guys, and especially Chainlink holders, are informed about this one. So that's already for it for today. I think I've talked long enough about this kind of this subject. So if you have questions, just leave them in the comments, and see you guys in another video. Goodbye and have a good one. May you be blessed. Goodbye.